Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Welcome into Wednesday night crochet night. Back up with the Boggy Blanket Brigade. Okay, we're short a couple of Boggy Blanket members. I know Lynette had something conflicting. I don't know where our fearless leader is. I talked to her this morning. She said she'll be here, and now I don't know where she's at. So I hope everything's okay with her. I've not heard from her, but I'm sure something happened. She'll be in a minute. We'll get her. So, hi, everybody coming in.
Hi.
There's Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Jimmy and Deb. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming in. Kim. Appreciate y'all. It's exciting to be back again with the Boggy. She knows it's 7. I told her this morning. I just sent her a text. Helen's Crochet. Hi. Yvette, how are you?
Hello, hello.
Thank you, everybody who bounced over from Juan's pop-up live. We appreciate the love over here, too.
Yes.
There she is. There's our fearless leader.
Yay.
I thought, where did I see that we were changing it for Juan at 8 o'clock? Somewhere.
No, we were changing it from 8 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Remember?
Oh, I thought maybe he needed more time because he's always like running a little behind. He's always at work. I'll be a little bit late, in the past. That's what I thought. We're not live, are we?
We are. We're live. We've all been waiting for you, our fearless leader.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so sorry, guys. And I told everybody 8 o'clock. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. What's new? Nothing's
okay.
changed.
Nothing. So, hey, everybody. So glad you're all here.
Yay.
I need to let everybody know. I'm sure they got notices. Everybody got notices. Right. Oh my God.
Well, we're glad you're here, Nancy.
Yeah, did you see my thumbnail? I was so proud of my thumbnail too.
It was so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's us as cartoon characters.
Look at that. Yeah.
Look at that.
It's so good.
So cute. Hey, Joe number 2.
I love it. You turned us into cartoons.
I put 7 p.m. I just changed it to 7 p.m. I'm so sorry, guys. Dang it.
Hey, it happens. Don't worry about it.
It's only 7:02. You're fine. It's great.
Really? It's 2 minutes among friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friends here.
But all my subscribers are going to be an hour late.
Well, if they've got the notifications on, they'll have gotten the notification.
Yeah.
So,
right. Hey, everyone. Hey, Maisie. There's Maisie. Naomi. Okay, all my girls. Y'all got the notification.
So glad you guys are all here.
Yeah.
So, so can you guys want to tell our audience what these Wednesdays are going to be about until we kick off Boggy Creek? Like, what is this? Because
go ahead, Nina, because you will.
This is just a chance for us to get together and just talk about what blankets we're working on. Maybe bring up designers like Trish next week who are designing blankets for Boggy Creek. We'll talk about things that are happening as far as what we're planning on doing. If you've noticed down here on the bottom underneath Nancy, it says Boggy Blanket Brigade at gmail.com. That is our new official email account. So you don't have to email us all separately. We have one central email. So write that down. If you have any questions about the Boggy Blanket Brigade, that's where you send your questions. All 4 of us have access to that email. Yeah. So whoever sees it will answer it.
Yeah.
But that's just, it helps to centralize all the information instead of, did you see this? Did you see that? Oh, I missed that one. Oh, shoot, I missed that one. So now everybody's got a central place to send their questions.
Yeah, because I've missed a lot, and it gets lost in just everything.
Sometimes I end up missing it, especially if it gets sent to my junk mail.
Yeah. Well, I have
this like 2 weeks later.
I have this thing on my Apple. It's other or focused. So I don't know why, but sometimes things get sent over to other. It's like all my comments on my YouTube. that kind of thing. But sometimes regular messages get over there. I don't know.
Right. I don't know how they decide which goes where, because things that I'm subscribed to will end up in junk mail when I'm subscribed to it. And then stuff that I'm not subscribed to will end up in my regular email.
Yep. Occasionally that happens. Yep. That's for sure. So
Nance, what's on your hook, Nance?
Actually, this is a square from Erica Arend. It's a bag, and I want to make the bag. It's pink, your favorite color. The bag is beautiful, though.
I'm sure it is.
It's pretty. So yeah, I couldn't resist. I made a market bag.
Did you?
Yeah, but I've already given it away.
All right.
I used Premier's new cotton candy.
Did you like it?
It's not a wearable cotton. I think it's great for bags, market bags, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. It's not soft. But it's a nice yarn.
Like a utility yarn.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's what I would call it, a utility yarn. I wouldn't make a wearable. Have you seen it?
Is it like Peaches and Concrete or Plaster Paris and Cream?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You're going to need ointment before you use it?
But it's a little bit thicker. But I wasn't feeling this. See, I was making this.
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeling it. So, but I did make a market bag. I don't have it with me because I gave it away, but it turned out beautiful. The yarn that
somebody asked why I'm Nina. That's because that's what my grandkids call me.
Yeah.
It's easier to say than Lynn. There's too many Lynn's.
So, just out of curiosity, is there anybody in the chat that has no idea who any of us are? Like, do you know one of us and not the others? Like, I'm very curious because I've been seeing a lot of new names out there in the audience from lives and things. So I'm very curious, like, does everyone know who we all are? Just curious. Because if not, I mean...
Hey, Breezy. Hey, Trishy. Renee.
Brief introduction.
Renee's
live down. You know us.
Hi, everyone.
Okay.
I recognize a lot of these names.
I do too, but there's some I don't.
Lamar-
Okay, Michelle doesn't know who we are.
Colette says, who are you people?
You know, that is the question for the ages. Who are you?
Right.
Hi, Colette.
Who are you exactly?
I know all three of you.
I'm a crazy dog lady.
No, we're not shipping blankets to anybody until August, so please hang on to them.
Yeah, we need to I was on a live today and there was mention of Boggy, and I was a little concerned that it could have been misunderstood that I had said that we were having a meeting tonight, and they said, yeah, you guys, let's get ready for Boggy. So I just hope they don't misunderstand that.
Yeah, no, I've mentioned it a couple of times. I've answered some email questions about it, but we are not collecting blankets until August.
Yeah.
So even though we're thrilled that you're making them all summer long, because it'll help hit our goal whenever we decide what that goal is going to be, we can't take them yet. So don't send anything to anybody. Just hang on to them.
It'll be around August.
Sometime in August, we'll start collecting, and it'll be just like normal every Wednesday.
Lynette, I got to tell y'all something.
Okay.
I have 2 boxes of blankets that was just sent to me.
Oh, good Lord.
Hang
on to them.
I have to reach out to them and be like, listen, this is not the things. I mean, we don't know. We haven't discussed when it's starting. We haven't discussed anything.
Right, because you're not coming to Florida this year, are you? I know. I get it. It was very expensive. I feel for you. I feel really bad for you.
Don't feel bad. I'm glad the kids got the blankets, but it's just that we haven't discussed any of the details yet. And before we finalize anything, I don't think I should be receiving blankets right now. Not in May.
Right, not now.
Right. nobody, please, nobody send any blankets. We have not pulled the trigger on that yet.
Right.
Yeah, and we're not really sure who's doing what, when, where, and why. So just please hang on to them. I mean,
hey, Tatiana,
we love that you're making them, and the kids love them, and the staff at Camp Boggy Creek are so appreciative. But we have to get our ducks in a row. And you know what? By ducks, I mean pigeons. And we're trying to, paddle as fast as we can. But it's like we just finished. So we need to take a deep breath. And, Laura, that's it. I'm coming up to Alaska.
Hello, Laura. Welcome. How are you? I haven't seen you in a month this Sundays. I hope you're good.
Yardbirds too. Yes. There's just too much going on.
Yes.
So
thanks.
And, we're having fun. I'm still working on squares. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm putting squares together. So I'm sure Juan's making a blanket because he's furiously crocheting over there. The crochet machine that he is.
I gave myself this ridiculous goal of 1 boggy blanket a week.
Okay, Trish. That's what Trish does, you guys. But
One a week.
You can do it. That's awesome. I wish I could do it. Hey, Lala.
You can do it. You can do it. I know you can, Nancy. You know you can do it.
1 a week. The way my life is going right now, I don't know. It's my focus.
You were the queen of fat hooks. Like, you pull a 6-weight with a 9mm hook, you'll be done in 2 days.
I know. I helped my daughter move into her new house, and some of her blankets that I made, there was little Mises they got into.
Oh no.
So there's one blanket, there's about this much of it. There's a huge hole, and I'm going to frog it back all the way to that hole. I don't know how else to fix it. It's just breaking my heart. Yeah, it's a beautiful king size blanket I made her. Yeah, or a king size throw. And
the work you put into that.
I know, and I don't know if I can remember how to do the pattern. I'm like, I don't know what this pattern is. Maybe I'll figure it out.
Not your excuse this time.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Sorry I couldn't make it. Yeah, right. She's like, where are you? Barbecuing. Y'all, I bought a new grill today. I love to grill. I'm so excited.
You're in the right part of the US for that.
Yeah, I got a Weber. It's a nice one. It's only a 2-burner, but still, it's a nice grill. The thing about grills in Florida, the legs deteriorate because of the moisture, everything rust. But I was so excited. They were on clearance today at Tractor Supply.
Wow.
And it was a Weber. And I'm like, is this a Weber? What? I'm getting it.
Yeah, we had to replace the top on our Blackstone because it got so rusted. I couldn't get the rust off.
Yeah. But my dad made me a grill. It's in Steinhatchee. It's like a big barrel, and he cut it in half and put hinges on it. And that thing is 30 years old, and it's still standing. Wow.
Samantha, we haven't decided on a goal yet this year. We're still talking and making plans and trying to figure out some things. But listen, as soon as we know something, you guys will be the first to know.
Yes, definitely. But there might be some upcoming changes. I don't know if it's too early to talk about it. I mean, they watched the video. Kimmy talked about it a little bit, and some of it was misunderstood.
Yeah.
One comment I got was, I guess, what's her name? Jeannie? Is it Jeannie? The black-haired? I can't think of her name. Jeanette. The lady that talked to everybody in the auditorium. Black hair.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. I can't think of her name off the top of my head.
She said something, and it was an error that she said that, we have, we've got plenty of blankets. And
she said that they had 2 years worth of blankets.
And that's not correct.
That's not correct.
No, we need to continue with the blankets. But also, Boggy, they're needing more help than just blankets. And so we're going to try to hopefully raise some money. Billy's going to do some auctions.
Right.
Have you talked to Billy? Did you invite Billy? Did you tell Billy about tonight?
I did not. I didn't even think about it. I should have. Well, you know what? She is doing an auction in July. So why don't we bring her up in the next week or two so she can talk about that? Because I know she's collecting donations for it. And
Yeah.
so
Right.
let's bring her up next week and we'll talk about what Billy's doing and we'll have all the information straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Billy's doing something because everybody asked me, what about Miss Billy? What about Miss Billy? Well, Miss Billy is taking a step back this year, but she's going to be kind of behind the scenes even a little bit more than she was last year. But she's wanting to raise money. So thank you. Right. Her auction is in July. And so she's taking things for donation. But I want to get all the information from Billy, directly from Billy. So we'll make sure she's available next. And if she's not available next week, before her auction.
Yeah. Right.
And so.
But what else you want to talk about? I mean, there are did we want to talk
there's little things that we need to talk about, like the new email address. I haven't even told you guys this because I've been kind of watching it. We're going to have to change swag shop.
Okay.
And but I'm going to leave the one open until we get a new one. But we will be closing the Teespring swag shop.
Okay.
And getting a new one. So if you're looking for last year's swag, you might want to hurry up and get it because it will be closing.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I have
hashtags. I have not even thought about a hashtag. I'm not creative enough for that.
Excuse me.
I have some news.
Okay.
So Trisha and I paired together. We did it once again. She's releasing a new pattern and I recorded the tutorial for it.
Yay!
And it's called Ripples in the Creek. And she's dropping Luck of the Draw number 11 tomorrow.
I saw that blanket on Jaxie's live, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And oh my God, it was so cute.
I love the design and the pattern. And it's so much fun to work up too.
When is it dropping?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is what? The 8th. 6.
I don't even have my colors picked out yet. I'm so nervous, but yet excited. I'm like, am I going to have the right colors for the things that I want to do? And it's so exciting. I just love doing it.
You're going to do fine. You know that.
Yes.
We all know that.
Mama Swift is Trish. She's the one who designed the what was it? Something
Ripples in the Creek.
Well, what was the one that she did last year? Comfy Cabin,
Marshmallow.
The sweet marshmallow kisses, and then there was a cabin one.
Textured cabin.
Textured cabin throw.
Yeah, that was very popular.
That was super popular last year. And so she is our designer extraordinaire.
We had several designers.
Yep.
We had a lot of designers.
We are so lucky to have her as part of the brigade.
Yes.
So maybe we'll bring her up.
Yeah, for sure.
In the next couple of weeks.
Mama Swift is our moderator, but she's also a blanket designer. You'll see her in the chat here.
Yep.
Somebody asked who Mama Swift was. She's also known as Trish.
And she's
all
got
for the kids. That's right, Trish.
And she does Luck of the Draw. You want to tell the story about Luck of the Draw? Because some people, evidently, they're new.
Sure. Luck of the Draw originally started with one of our OG Zoom sisters, Nan from Dance Next to Knots. And she got to the point where she couldn't do it anymore. And Trish, our lovely Mama Swift, has decided to help her by taking over the Luck of the Draw. And what the Luck of the Draw is that you pick out a main color and are we doing this for 10 weeks, Trish?
We're on week 11.
No, it's Luck of the Draw edition 11.
Oh, okay. I'm behind.
So originally it started at a 20-week thing. I think we've dropped it to 10 weeks. So over the next 10 weeks, she will pick a number, and you'll have assigned a color to that number. So 10 weeks, 5 colors. Thanks, Trish. So you pick out your main color and 5 colors that will go with it. And then every Thursday for the next 10 weeks, Trisha will pull a number based on, and you'll correspond it to the colors that you've chosen. And then you do a round with the main color and whatever color it is that week. And then at the end of 10 weeks, you will have a beautiful Boggy blanket.
Yeah. And Trishy, drop a link to your channel so they can find you.
Because she's dropping the first week tomorrow on her channel.
Yeah, it's Mama Swift is the channel. Or I can.
But it's a fun. You pick the colors, but then you don't know where it's going to go. So but she'll never pull the same number back to back. So if the first week is color number 2, she'll take that out, and it won't be in for week number 2. She'll pull something else. So you're never going to have colors back to back. Yes, the first week starts tomorrow of the 10 weeks. And obviously, it's not going to be hard. You could catch up if you miss a week.
Thank you very much.
5 different colors.
Bree dropped the link for Trishy.
Luck of the Draw is a lot of fun.
I love doing it to Stash Bust.
Yeah. I'm logged in now. I can type. I couldn't type. I wasn't logged in yet. I don't know why. I don't know this. I haven't been home, and I guess if you don't do things on your computer for a few days, it forgets who you are.
Oh my.
That's what it feels like. It's crazy. I had to,
So Sarah, use stuff that's in your stash. You don't have to go out and buy stuff.
Yeah, use your stash.
Use your stash. And they don't all have to be solids.
No. You
could use variegateds. You could do, whatever. Yeah. It can come out to be a scrappy blanket.
Any blanket you want. You can do easy. I mean, I always beat to my own drum. I always veer off and do other things. So it's fine. It's fine.
Right.
Whatever works for you.
So if you have 10 different colors for 10 different weeks, and just use, whatever, and make it look a scrappy blanket. That'd be, fun for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never buy yarn from Luck of the Draw.
You're right. Laura's right. I think when Nan started it, wasn't it at the beginning of the pandemic, and people could go out and buy yarn. So it was a way to use up what you had.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a stash busting thing.
Because you're going to get a new color most likely every week, and it's only a row, and maybe 2, right?
Well, and then on top of that, Trish makes sure that we don't repeat weeks back to back.
Right. So you'll never have the same color close to each other. So it's pick out 10 colors if you want.
And there's some people that make multiple blankets. They'll be working on 3 at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Trish uses them from her ball sack.
Oh my. No comment.
Hey, Shirley.
Shirley Spring here in the house.
The weirder the colors, the better. Yes, Renee, absolutely.
Exactly. I'm telling you, some of the coolest blankets. You guys, me and Juan did recaps on all the blankets. You got to go check them out if you haven't. I just if you want an idea, just go back. That's what I do. Go back. Except I got to actually squish them and feel them, which was
those
awesome.
of us who are designing blankets, we're going to continue designing to give you guys choices.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Everybody always says when we do the showcases, "Oh my God, I love that blanket. Where did you get the pattern?"
Right.
Yeah. Sarah, any kind of stash.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, Laura, thanks for answering that question. That got by me too fast. It just depends. Diane, we're doing 7:00 this time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I messed up. I thought What's
It's
next?
actually my fault, guys. I will own it. I asked the ladies if we can do Wednesdays at 7 instead of 8 because the day job, my job during the day, my place of employment does not close, and I'm responsible for the whole building. So like, there may be a time where I'll have to go in like while we're still live, and if we move it up an hour, I won't have to worry about leaving the live. So I asked to come an hour early instead, and they were gracious enough to say yes. So it's my fault we're here an hour earlier.
And Dory was swimming.
Oh my.
You know what? Somebody asked if you have to have a channel to be a designer. It helps because then you can do the
So you get
tutorials.
noticed.
But if you don't have a channel and know somebody who does have a channel that will do the tutorial for you,
Time to show.
that's, or who has the equipment to do a tutorial,
Yes.
that works out too.
Yes.
Somebody asked, are previous additions to Luck of the Draw available? So where are those tutorials?
Well, if you go into any of our description boxes, and I'll adjust this one, Lynette has a playlist on her channel with all the tutorials for all the blankets that people have designed from last year. So that's a good place to look. But if you go to Trisha's channel on her Luck of the Draw, Juan has some on his channel. I know he has a lot of blankets on his channel.
Yeah.
So it'll be all over.
Yeah.
But I will have the link to Lynette's in the replay of tonight's video. I will have that linked in that description box so you can go right over to Lynette's playlist, which has Jaxie's has a blanket in there. Judy from Judy's Creations and Crochet has a blanket in there. Missy's Cottage did one, didn't she?
Yes.
Michael MDL Creations, he did 2 that I remember.
Yep.
I did 1, and Michael and I both did ours in Tunisian. Somebody was just asking about Tunisian. Juan, of course, has some, and Trish Mama Swift has some. So that's a starting place.
Yes.
Hey, Lynn.
And we're continuing to create. So like every season, new things.
New things every time.
Yeah.
Who said that? Oh, yeah. Freehandly Made. She did one too. Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I try not to forget anybody, but you know.
Hi, Nisi.
We need to have a list sitting on post in front of us. There's no way we can remember all that.
Yeah.
Oh, Trishy said Luck of the Draw playlists are on her channel, Mama Swift, y'all.
Oh, that's good. Was Luck of the Draw 8 the one where you did double Windows double crochet?
I think so.
Yeah. Yep. And Lala and Jan have
reminded Lala and Jan do challenges, which last year's challenge was the cat's meow blanket.
Yep.
And then Laura did another challenge, something that wasn't granny squares.
Awesome, Stephanie.
So yeah, we'll just, like I said, all of them will be in the description box. I'll have a link to Lynette's channel with the playlist that she's put together with all the ones that we know of.
Yeah.
And we'll just keep adding to it, you guys.
Do we have a goal this year? Number-wise?
We have not set a goal for this year. We have not set our hashtags for this year. But we will do all of that.
We'll work on it this month.
I'm curious to know, what does the audience think our goal should be?
And let's be realistic, you guys.
What do you guys think our goal should be for this coming year? I'm curious to know because you guys all help us make blankets. So we did. How many did we do again? 3255.
I got it written down. Let me see.
I think it was 3255.
Yeah, something like that.
Lisa says 5K.
Nope. We have no way of transporting that many.
Right. That's just an obscene amount of boggy blankets in one fell swoop.
3255.
One more than last year. Thank you, Linda. I love that idea.
One more than last year. Okay.
So 2501. What did we do? What did we say?
We did 2025, but we ended up with 3,200.
2026.
So, you know, we have to be realistic, you guys. Juan is not going to be bringing a truck down next year.
What about 2026 and 2026?
I think that works.
Okay. No.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the logistics behind doing it. Like, I'm just thinking about you, Nance. I mean, can you imagine housing that many blankets?
I got room. Room.
If we actually raised 5,000 blankets for this year coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, we have.
That's
why we got more people. You know, people helping. I mean,
I don't foresee you doing it alone for sure.
Yeah.
But still, 5,000 blankets is a lot of blankets.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I got room. I have it's a 3-bedroom, and I've got an office. So that's full of yarn. I got 1 bedroom I can fill full of yarn. Put it that way.
Love it.
Yeah, but then we got to figure out how we're going to get them there.
Yeah.
Just run a
We
truck.
got to think of the logistics of it all.
Well, I would imagine it would be a lot cheaper to rent a truck to go from Florida to Florida, like local, you know? So
Yeah.
I think
it's affordable. I could afford to rent a truck.
Well, yeah. I mean,
and the trailer was about $100, a little more.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. $100.
The year before it was $95 for 2 days. So, and the trucks are supposed to be $19 a day, aren't they?
Just the pickup truck.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, just the pickup trucks.
Yeah. And we also need to think about people have donated gifts, but I think we want to focus on if you're going to donate a gift card. Because the amount of money. Hey, there's Billy.
We have Billy several times. Hi, Billy.
The shipping is so expensive. This year I shipped, I want to say like 20 some odd gifts.
Well, Nance, that's the reason why, like, if I were to do it again, that would be the reason why I would want to do it, to save everybody money from having to pay that extra shipping to get it to you.
Correct.
But it's just that truck, you know?
I know. Yeah. Well, that's why maybe we can see if we can raise some funds to help.
Yeah.
Right. I think
I was talking to some of my members, and there's some really great ideas on how to, you know, on our side here, raise money for that truck. It's not just about like a one solution or one, you know, thing. There's different ways to do it. And we're still trying to brainstorm ideas because I don't want to just give up on the idea of giving everybody an option. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Right. Laura said, don't forget we need tumbleweeds this year. But Juan, I was thinking, and I've been thinking about this since March.
Awesome, Donna.
Why don't we do 50-50 with the swag shop? If you decide you want to do a truck from your house again this year, and 50% of the profits help pay for your truck, 50% go to the camp. But we are changing swag shop places.
Right.
They haven't paid me yet.
What?
I put in for my payout on the 12th of March, and I haven't gotten it yet. And I got an email from them last week saying that they're having trouble with their accounting, blah, 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 blah. They'll get it to me as fast as they can.
Wow.
I was right with Better Business Bureau.
So I'm like, we are out of there.
Yeah, because that's fundraising. This is like for kids that need it, and I would call the Better Business Bureau.
Well, you know,
Give them some time.
They have A rating on the Better Business Bureau, which surprised the heck right out of me.
Well,
but we will be changing. And I also, when we were talking to Kimmy at camp, one of the things we decided, or that they asked that would be a really good idea, Tatiana, they would rather you didn't. I don't know. We have to check with them. Sending them directly to camp. I don't know. We'd have to check with them. But one of the things that we would like to do in a monetarily way is sponsor a child. It costs, Lynette knows the figure. I can't remember off the top of my head. And we want to sponsor at least one child to go to camp with a monetary donation. So that's another thing that we'll be working on this year. So there's a whole lot going on, you guys. It's going to be the same old Boggy Blanket Brigade, just with a little bit with a little more stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what we're all making. I'm making a squares, and this is by Erica Arndt, Arndt. She has a channel. She does mostly quilting. I want to get a hold of her about quilting. Get a blanket for Boggy. She's a big channel, but she's made a bag out of this. And I linked it in my last video if you guys are curious what this is. It's real easy.
I'm working on squares, guys. I'm putting together a square blanket.
Love it. I'm working on a 2-bit scrappy. I call it a 2-bit scrappy. So I'm pulling scraps from stash, only 2 rounds, and I'm not allowed to use the same color twice.
Yeah. So, I have a question. I saw that you boxed up a lot of your scraps, like you made cakes. How did you do? Were they gone in one day?
I didn't put them out yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, Nancy. That's me. I got boxes in this back room and I haven't done it yet.
We have a lot of ideas. We're going to figure out something. And we did ask U-Haul, and they would not give them a discount.
Have you tried Penske?
Yeah, they're more.
Okay. I rent a lot of Penske trucks. Let me talk to my guy here in Florida.
I was also told that I need to make the reservation during a time when it's like not spring break.
Yep.
Because that's why it cost me so much. I made the reservation like for the week of spring break.
Okay.
Well, I'll be honest with you. We're going to have to do it earlier this year, more like the end of February, because Lynette and I are going to Arizona in March.
Okay. So I know that plays into the price too.
Right. So if we do it at the end of February, like the last week of February, it won't be into the spring break season. So you'll get a break there.
Yeah.
And it'll be a little bit less expensive.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Excuse me 1 second. I had dental work done. I got to take something. My mouth is killing me.
Some people do, Tammy. We are going to spring training in Goodyear, Arizona, I think it is. Camelback Ranch. We're going to see the Cubs, the Sox, and the Cleveland Guardians.
Ooh. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we're excited.
And Lynette's going with you?
Yep, Lynette and Roy. And then when Tom and I head back to Florida, they're heading on some other adventures.
Yeah. She was talking to me about that a little bit the other day. Changing her plans. It's like she's got to plan her trip out. You might as well, instead of go from point A to B, you should have fun all the way to,
right.
point.
Exactly. Yeah, baseball is boring, but the food is good.
The food is good.
You crochet while you're there?
Oh, I probably will.
I crocheted in the demo chair today. He like laid back. He walked away. I said, sit me up. I want to crochet while you guys wait.
I have to go tomorrow to have my car serviced, and I'll be taking a bunch of crochet with me.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah. Get a lot done.
So good.
Yeah.
It's been on our bucket list trip to do, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And you got somebody to go with you, which is even more fun. A girlfriend,
right?
That's even better.
Yeah, we're talking about different places we want to stop on the way out. So it's gonna be a great trip again.
Are you guys driving over?
We're taking our RVs.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Aren't those pretty? And these are a bunch of squares that somebody sent. And there's some red ones and some darker blue ones. So I am putting these all together in one blanket.
So are you just doing like the squares you already have, right?
Yes, I am not taking squares. I'll decide in August. I'm still trying. I sent Lynette home when she was here in March. I sent her home with a huge box. And I still have three laundry baskets, 2 Chewy boxes, and 2 60-gallon totes full of squares.
Not Chewy boxes. Wow.
Chewy boxes. Got to get cat food from somebody.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She loves her kitties.
All 3 of the little monsters.
Wow.
Plus, I now have 3 outside cats.
They keep the mice away.
I started feeding one because I felt so sorry for it, and now I've got 2 more. And I think I'm getting another one.
You're the crazy cat lady.
Well, you know what? They keep the other critters away from the house. I'm okay with that.
They do. I always had we always had barn cats, and they were my pets. And sometimes they could come. My mom would let the cats in the house.
I should send them to you, Laura. It's your fault that I have so many.
Oops.
You and your double dog daring.
Oh my.
I went to Farmer's Flea Market this week, and they had chickens. I did a little video of all those chickens. I did it for Laura. I thought of Laura. Anyways.
Chickens are the gateway animal to a mini farm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But they had some really cute chickens. And Sadie did really good. I took her.
Wow.
SJ, where in Florida are you?
I'm in High Springs near Gainesville, the University of Florida. I'm like 10 minutes west of Gainesville. And Nina's in the Ocala National Forest. About an hour and 15 minutes from me.
Yep. About 20 minutes from the villages.
She's like 10 minutes from the beach.
No, do not send anything to Juan.
Please don't.
Because we haven't decided if he's trucking to Florida this year.
Right. It'd be nice if I did, but we got to make sure we do the details.
Yeah. There might be some changes this year. Oh, darn.
Well, one thing's for sure, I'm going to make blankets. I'm going to design them. I'm going to help out in any possible way I can, no matter what. So.
Yeah, we're not letting him go. He's stuck with us now.
Yeah.
I love crocheting. Just sitting here doing this, it's so good.
Yeah, isn't this fun?
Oh, I love it. I don't have to.
Everybody is anybody else currently working on a project? It doesn't even have to be a Boggy Blanket. Just what are you working on? Are you using our crochet time to crochet with friends?
Right. So good. Wait a minute. Here we go.
I agree. It's hard to crochet and watch at the same time, but I try. Josie's working on a hat. Kathy's working on a sweater. Somebody's working on Juan's Happy Vibes.
Yes, and my Timber Trails, I see. You guys are working.
Somebody's working on a Ruana and a blanket for their grandson, washcloths.
Oh.
Twinkie Toes Rescue Cat, yeah.
A Tunisian blanket. Woohoo! Go Tunisian.
Right.
She dropped several, Joe. Which one are you working on? I'm working on the butterfly mail. Yeah, I worked on that today, Judy. Squares for the Boggy Creek blanket. Awesome.
I love the marshmallow blanket. I still have one on the hook. It is so pretty. I work on it in my camper. It's in my camper.
I'm trying to finish a sweater so somebody can start Juan's cowl. Bavarian stitch. I love the Bavarian stitch.
That is okay. When I first started crocheting, I met Lynette, and Lynette had we did some crochet along, and it was a Bavarian. Oh my God. I thought it was
such a beautiful stitch.
It is.
Somebody's doing an Apache's Tears.
Oh, wow. Who came out with a tutorial on that recently? Whose pattern is that?
I don't know.
The Apache Tears. Somebody.
I did one for donation last.
Help me out here.
I can't tell. I don't even know.
You don't know who the designer is?
No, I did my own.
There's a lot of them thanks, Laura. I agree. There's a lot of people out there that have their version of the Apache's Tears.
Yeah.
But it's such a beautiful stitch.
Hey, Selma. Oh, Bag a Day. Was it Bag a Day that had a new one just recently come out, Lynn? Okay. I saw somebody had come out with one, and I thought, oh, that would be fun to do.
Yeah. Mishy's doing one too.
Maybe it could be Mishy.
Don't you just love Tony at TL Yarn Crafts patterns for Tunisian? She has some great ones.
Mm-hmm.
She's a busy woman.
She really is. She was just interviewed in the issue of the crochet newspaper that I got.
Really?
I haven't got a chance to read the whole thing, but I mean, she's just a busy, busy girl.
I am working on the 4th incarnation of a blanket for my daughter. Each time I don't like how it comes out, I frog it and start a different pattern. Oh, you're never going to get done that way.
Right.
I know a few people like that. They'll make something and totally frog it.
Hi, Lorraine. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw Crystal's exciting news. She has her own yarn.
I know. Mary
Is that not cool?
Yeah. And you know that blanket she made, was that not gorgeous? Have you seen the blanket?
I have not seen her blanket. No.
It's a giant round. It is gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. Hey, Granny Stitch Chavez Christmas colors. How are you? My oh, I don't know what I did. I hit something. My dogs are doing good. Well, dogs. I only have one dog now, y'all.
Hey, Jan.
Zulma, I lost Zeus and Maverick like about 2 weeks apart. They're just old and they were ready. And that's all I'm going to talk about. If you want me to stay here anyway. Yeah. But Sadie's doing good.
That Live at Wembley color is really pretty. That's very much Bag O'Day's colors.
She used the Live at Wembley yarn. So pretty. Is that what it was?
That's the colorway called Live at Wembley, and it's so pretty. It's her colors. It's tans and creams.
Is it have something to do with that singer?
It's Freddie Mercury, all based on Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know all his music. I know some of his music.
Yeah. My Precious Yarnery too. I forgot. Yeah. See, Lynette, I need you. I need your brain. And Angela, My Precious Yarnery, she did a couple of tutorials for us.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Yes.
How can we forget sweet Angela?
We didn't forget. We just, we have old brains. Angela knows we love her. We couldn't do it without her.
No, we couldn't.
Didn't Tracy over Crochet Rocks do one?
Say that again.
Didn't Tracy over Crochet Rocks do one?
Yes, she did. Yes.
Yeah.
See?
So Naomi's excited to start your make-along next Monday.
I'm very proud of it. People are telling me to submit it into Mary Maxim's contest.
Why don't you?
I'm my own worst critic. Have you seen it?
Just do it.
Okay,
pull the trigger.
Give yourself some grace and do it.
We'll see.
I'm not a queen. No,
I don't like that answer.
I don't know. I
don't know what if. You just do it. And if they say no, they say no. That's the worst that can happen.
Yeah.
They're not going to say, oh, you are a terrible designer. Don't ever do this again.
Yeah.
Because they'll be lying.
Somebody asked me if I'm not a Queen fan. My music was like Molly Hatchet, Bob Seger. I was like hard Southern rock.
People are asking to see it.
And I did some disco.
A little bit of disco on the roller skates.
Yeah. I did the Bee Gees. Stay alive, stay alive.
Gloria Gaynor.
Oh, that's beautiful. And it's white.
If you do not turn that into their contest, you need to, buddy. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that frame. It looks like a picture frame. Like it's 3-dimension.
I actually have the name for it, but I can't release it until I drop week 1's tutorial.
Okay. All right. Can you excuse me for a minute? I got to take some ibuprofen. Yeah. I did. I took Tylenol. It's not working. Let me go get it. I got ibuprofen in the other room. Right back.
No risk, no reward, Juan.
I know. I've only been really designing blankets for about a year, so I'm still a baby designer, and I'm not really confident, but I don't know. We'll see.
But it's gorgeous, Juan, and that's the kind of thing that they look for. That's a beautifully textured throw. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I may take you guys' advice. We'll see.
I'm going to hound you. Just saying.
Oh, it's so good. Thank you so much, guys.
What are friends for but to hound you until you do what we want you to do?
Yes.
Just saying.
This is true. This is true. People are telling me I have to do it. Trust us. Just submit it. What's the worst that could happen? Well,
really? All they're going to say, the worst they can do is say no.
This is true. But
see what Renee just said? If you weren't proud of it, you wouldn't have shown it.
Well, I showed it because people were asking in the audience. They were like, show it. So,
yes, Maisie, I could too. It's definitely could be a kit.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I am proud of it. I did put a lot of work into it, but I want to see what it looks like in color first, So
I like it. I love it in the neutral because it's just gorgeous.
I appreciate that.
Right? Naomi says every designer has to start somewhere.
This is true.
I'm telling you, everybody's in here saying, do it, Juan. Do it, do it, do it.
Because to date, I've only been doing smaller projects. This is, Autumn Aspirations was a really big one too. But this one here has a theme. It's a floral theme. There's flowers in the field. There's different flowers, different stitches I'm using for flowers. So it's really, really nice.
Right, Ginger? In the neutral, it's an heirloom blanket.
Oh, thank you. That's a high compliment coming from you guys, especially with everything that you see out there on the YouTube streets. So thank you. I appreciate it.
You do beautiful work.
Thank you.
Somebody says you have really good design instincts.
I appreciate. Listen, I humbly say that I still have a lot to learn, but I'm getting there.
Hey, listen,
everybody has a lot to learn.
Louis Vuitton didn't start at the top.
This is true.
Okay, everybody voted. You have to do it.
Everybody has to start someplace.
$500 first place.
Yeah, I would want to do it just to get my name out there.
Oh, I know. I know that.
Absolutely.
I just was reading the comments, but I get it.
But yeah, I'm gonna do it in color to see if I like it better. I'm doing Premier Yarn as the showcase because this is their anniversary month, and I picked out the yarn. It's just that I need to see what it looks like worked up. But if I don't like the color version more than the neutral, I'll submit the neutral. So it'll be fine.
Stephanie Hall is cheering at the TV. If you could just hear her.
Wow. Well, if you guys think that it's worth trying, then I'll do it.
Awesome.
Told you, I'm going to hound you.
Kathy.
Deirdre says it is in the neutral color. It's a timeless heirloom. It'll never go out of style.
Oh,
maybe, Lynette. That'd be awesome. Somebody donate a truck.
That would be amazing.
How much was it? Can you tell me?
For my truck rental is $1,928.
Okay. All right. I will keep that in my mind here. Let's see if we can get donations first before I run to my company.
Yeah. This is so good. My 2-bit scrappy. Have you guys worked projects like this before to stack cost?
I haven't.
Well, look at the draw, but I didn't use scraps. I actually went and bought yarn. I went to Hobby Lobby. It was when I first started crocheting, my first Luck of the Draw blanket.
Yeah.
And I got all similar colors. It was beautiful. And the contrast was an off-white. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, pods were more expensive.
Yeah. And the thing about it is the truck, okay, fine, that's what that was. But like the things that I didn't really think about, like gas, like can you imagine 7 miles to the gallon from here to Florida?
I drive a Class C RV, yes.
It's 7 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
And like 1,500 miles to get from here to there.
Right. And then your meals and your hotel and your rental car home.
Yeah.
It was an expensive couple of days.
Yes.
Well, thank God you had a co-pilot.
Yes, I had a co-pilot. And without that co-pilot, I probably would have pulled out what little hair I had on my head.
She was awesome. That was awesome.
Cool. Yes. But my 2-bit scrappy here, I feel it's going to get more difficult the further out I go because I'm making it so that I don't repeat any colors, scrap colors. How many scraps does one have? And I got to do 2 full rounds, no cutting shorts, So.
Ooh, you've been double dog dared.
Who, me?
Yes.
I don't even have to read the chat. Did Laura double dog dare me?
Laura double dog dared you to enter that blanket. Now you can't back out.
Really?
Really?
Listen, if she says it's worth submitting, then I have to because listen.
Right?
Does she think that it's worth it? Laura, do you think this blanket's worth trying for a prize?
She double dog dared you.
Yes.
Oh, Fuzzy Butt just quadruple dog dare you.
Do you guys see
you're in the weeds now. You don't have a choice.
Flowers. All the flowers in the field.
I love it.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And all 5 weeks have been recorded. I recorded all the weeks and I wrote the pattern.
Well, look at you.
I felt like I can take the next 5 weeks and relax. False.
Oh,
Fake news.
who told you that?
Fake news, because now I have to get ready for all the other things. So yeah, it never stops.
Oh, you're getting a lot of double dog dares.
I know, I see it.
Okay. He's already accepted the challenge, I think.
Yes.
So when's your deadline?
June the 20th, I think it said.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think you'll do fine.
And you know what? Like the audience, like everyone is saying, it's always a no unless you try. You know? And if I don't try, at least I can say I tried.
Right?
I wonder if they're going to send the blanket back if I don't win.
Mm-hmm.
Or are they going to keep it?
I don't know. I'm sure you can find all that out.
Yeah, I'll have to call and ask.
Yeah.
If I don't, I hope they would send it back.
Well, make sure you have a duplicate of it. I don't want it to disappear.
Yeah. Too good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good night, Roxana.
Good night.
Right.
I feel like I'm totally missing the chat. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. They're going to fight over it. I didn't know this. The younger generation, they're obsessed with crochet. Did you know that? Like,
Yes.
they're obsessed with it.
Amigurumis, a lot of them.
I'm like, where are all of you guys coming from? Like,
TikTok.
The two actors that were in the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
In one of their like interviews, they were both wearing crocheted sweaters, hexie sweaters.
Was that Jason Momoa and Jack Black?
That's his name, yes.
Okay.
And Jack Black made them.
What?
Yes, Jack Black made both of them the hexie cardigans.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
I would pay money to watch him crochet.
Right?
Front row seat. I would just sit there and watch him crochet and be like, there's a dude making a hexie cardi right now for him and his bestie.
And his friends.
Oh, I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, he said, okay, what colors do you want? And Jason Momoa said something about pink and green, and away he went.
Was Jason Momoa the one that made those, or was it Jack?
No, I thought Jack Black made it, but somebody else says that he had them made. I heard that Jack Black did it. But you never know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it amazes me that crochet is chic again.
Yes. Gotta do the thing.
See, I don't know. Guys, I don't keep up on all that stuff. I saw it, and my granddaughter sent me a picture. She's, 20.
But I mean, the fact that they're even sporting them, that's not something we would have seen like 10 years ago.
Right. And think about the uproar over the Taylor Swift dress.
Yes.
Earlier this year.
That was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So,
wow.
The crochet community went crazy.
Yeah, they did.
They were in an uproar looking for the pattern.
My daughter-in-law said the same thing. The movie was so bad it was good.
Wow.
She said she laughed at how horrible it was.
What?
She took my 12-year-old grandson with her.
Oh my. Nancy, feeling
Hey, Nitwit Angie, how are you? Yeah, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan.
You're not a Swiftie?
No, not a big fan.
Hmm.
You know what? She's probably very talented.
Yeah.
But I think she's overexposed.
Yeah. She looks good in that Taylor Swift dress. I'll give her that.
She does, you know. And when I was 21, I probably would look good in it too. Not so much now.
Oh my. Oh my. You made me miss my loop. Let me go.
Right, April, Jason Momoa could do anything and it would be fine. I'll just watch it. And all right, I'm going to ask a question here. What does Lisa Bonet think? She divorced Lenny Kravitz and then she divorced Jason Momoa. Woman, you had two of the hottest men on the planet and you couldn't keep them? What is wrong with you?
Well, we got to blame.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't know what goes on in a relationship, but holy Moses, she had two of the hottest men on the planet.
Yeah. She used to be quite adorable, too. I don't know what she looks like today, but I know she was adorable.
Yeah.
What did she do professionally, I wonder?
She was
on the Cosby Show.
She was a what?
She was Denise on the Cosby Show.
The big sister. She's real pretty.
Oh. But other than that, nothing?
I don't know.
Oh. So
probably some perfume commercials or some.
Oh.
I don't know.
She
wasn't a movie star.
Was she kept?
Was she what?
Was she kept? Was she, you know, house? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, a different world too, right?
Oh.
Mm. She did family shows.
Nice.
Most of them are all in prison now.
Oh my.
It's so sad.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Where did I start this at?
Okay, Nancy doesn't know how to count.
Neither does Leanne, because I lost where I started this. Notes.
I gotta connect.
Do you guys, Nancy, you have a TikTok, right? How often do you post?
Not very often. I've done a couple. I've done one of your hats.
I saw that.
I'm just not real good at that stuff. I can barely keep. But I've done a couple with the dog.
Okay. Nice. Do you like it?
Yeah. If you have time to do it. I don't know how you have the time to do half the stuff you do.
I don't know either.
I'm just not organized. Look behind me. I'm so unorganized.
Oh, jeez.
That's a haul from yesterday. Walmart in Chiefland. What an amazing yarn. They have more yarn than my Michaels.
What?
Yeah. And
Anything else?
And you remember back when you used to shop at Walmart and get the mainstay? They had mainstay in Grinch green cotton.
What?
Yeah. Olive green, mainstay, and olive green in the large skeins.
What?
Yep.
The square I did was, or the scarf I did was called the Vagabond Scarf.
Very nice.
Somebody was asking. I did a green scarf for Judy.
Mm.
The Vagabond Scarf.
I've heard of that scarf.
It's a purple iguana pattern, and Fiber Spider did the tutorial.
Have you done any lives with the guys lately, Juan?
I've been alone on my own little island.
Own little island?
Yeah. Doing all the things. Staying focused.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
I'm on my own little island.
Who's ignoring who?
Just keep
Nobody's
stitching.
ignoring
Just
anybody.
keep stitching.
She's ignoring me. Who's ignoring who?
Who's ignoring Lala? Nancy's been triple dog dare for what?
Oh, have I? What have I been dog? I missed it. Repost it. Or do I got to go backwards? Let's see. Nancy, I triple dog dare you to not buy anything but food for the next 2 months.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's impossible. I got more than food to buy. You got to tell me not to buy something. You can't.
Maybe a yarn diet.
That's probably what she's talking about. But I mean, there's a lot of things I buy besides yarn. Yeah, I do need to go on a yarn diet. It's been a couple years since she triple dog dared me. Last time she triple dog dared me, I took her up on it, but then I went like crazy.
Oh wow.
When it ended.
What was it? Do you remember?
It was no yarn for a year, and I didn't buy any yarn for a year.
You went a whole year without buying yarn?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
You even bypassed Hobby Lobby's clearance sale?
Actually, yes. The last one, yep.
I'm shook.
Yeah. When was that,
Hi,
Lala?
Mary.
Do you remember when that was? When you triple dog dared me? No yarn buying or anything crochet knit related. Okay.
Wow.
I have to think about that.
Yes.
See, I couldn't do that. I could do the not buying yarn, but I buy like 2 or 3 patterns a day.
Oh, you're a pattern hoarder, huh?
I'm a pattern hoarder.
What kind of patterns do you buy?
Everything.
Yeah.
I do scarves and shawls and sweaters and blankets. I have a tote bag or 2.
Okay. I'm kind of liking tote bags right now and Ammies.
I have a few of those.
I made a couple crabs, and I made a market bag last week, and I'm making another bag. I was using the new Premier yarn, and I don't know. I don't like those sudden breaks in color. I don't like that look. So this new yarn is called Candy Shop. It looks great on market bags.
Hi, April. I'm a pattern hoarder too. I keep saying, "Oh, I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do this."
Don't do it. That's not even.
I've got hundreds in my Ravelry account, and I've got I don't know how many from Etsy, and it's just like you start down the Pinterest hole.
I got all the yarn, Sandra.
You just buy one, and then you're like, "Ooh," but then this, and then this, and then this, and then yeah, I just keep going. I buy 2 or 3 a day, easy.
Somebody said there's one way to get around pattern buying: find free ones.
Well, I have my free ones are just as many.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time, and I haven't. I bought a bunch of Ammies here lately, though. Ammie pattern, not a bunch, but a few. Once you figure out one shape, you can figure out what you want to. I'm getting it. I don't need a pattern with a lot of things.
Here's what I thought. When I first started crocheting, I stuck strictly to free patterns. And then I made a pattern of my own and realized how hard it is to write it all down, test it, get somebody else to test it, have somebody proofread it. It is a lot of work. And some of these patterns, mine was that my blarf is really easy, but there's some patterns that are so intricate. And like, I'm assuming for Juan's blanket, it's so many steps. It's like, I don't mind paying a few dollars for a pattern that is well written, well, tested, and that it's going to be right. like
Yeah.
your patterns, Juan, your tutorials you've tested, you've made sure they're correct. So those I don't mind paying for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a mixture of free and not free.
Hey, Jan.
Good night, Zulma.
Good night. Who is
Night.
it? Sparkle and Shimmer. She just got a new sewing machine today. Do
Ooh.
you know how to work it? I bought a sewing machine last year. I couldn't figure out how to work it, so I bought a simpler one this year. I can figure out how to use it.
I want to be able to take my crochet under a sewing machine and line it with fabric.
I've done that before, and
You're right. Yeah, you know what? Who showed me? Billy.
Wax paper.
Billy showed a tutorial on how to do it once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
You could do it, Juan. I know you could.
Me?
Yeah. I know you could.
Thank you.
Yeah. I took home ec. I learned enough to be dangerous.
Oop.
You know? Learned how to bake.
My last home ec class was in 1989.
Oh God, what year was mine?
That's a
Right,
long
Maria, they do that.
I graduated in 81, so it was in the 70s.
Gotcha.
My son took home ec, but he took an advanced cooking class. Oh my goodness, that kid could decorate some cakes.
Wow.
He did. It was amazing. They had the coolest kitchen. I went in the kitchen and I'm like, what? It's state of the art.
I think my last home ec class was in 1976.
Probably that's
77.
probably. Yeah. My sewing machine, it had a knee thing instead of a foot pedal. It had a knee pedal, like you moved your knee. It was a bar by your knee, and it was in a cabinet though. You know.
Yes, Lynette.
Wow.
Tatiana's going on a yarn diet after Joanne's.
Are you going back to Joanne's for more yarn?
No, I've already been. No, I don't. There's nothing that Joanne has that I need unless they have something new.
Right.
I've got all their acrylic.
First years is going to start carrying Joanne's Big Twist.
The value yarn. The value yarn.
Just the Big Twist. They bought the patent for Big Twist.
No, that's incorrect.
That's
incorrect.
what Marley Bird said.
No, I watched it. It's not a patent. What it is the company that made for Big Twist, there was a warehouse, okay, and whatever Big Twist they're making, which she wasn't sure. She never gave anything direct. She denied buying a patent. She denied it. The lady from Hirschner's said there is no patent. It's a rumor. But they are in touch with people that had made some Big Twist, and they are going to make Big Twist for them. Is it value yarn? She's guessing pretty much, yeah. Is it specialty yarn? She can't answer that. So
yeah, I heard they weren't going to get like Vortex and all of that.
But it's not a patent. Nobody has a patent on Big Twist, and they're still in litigation right now.
Right. Yeah, they're still liquidating in that.
Right. So
I'm hearing that you can go to Mary Maxim and get Big Twist Pound Plus right now for $6.99.
Somebody just put that in the chat.
Yeah. So there's she said it's not a patent. That's a rumor, but there's certain warehouses that made yarn for Big Twist.
I heard it from somebody.
I did too, and it was false. Said it was false.
So yeah, there's that's why when it first started popping up on the internet, I'm like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it until I know for sure what's happening, because there's so many things going around that you hear and you take it,
right. A little bit here, a little bit there. And
it's like, I don't believe it until I see it. So when it shows up on their website, then I'll believe it.
Yeah. So I hope though, anybody that does start making Big Twist, they make something other than their value. There's so many value yarns out there. What I loved about Big Twist was their specialty. They come out with the best, coolest yarns this past year and a half.
Right. Like the jelly bean and the fleck yarn and I love the
Christmas yarns they had.
Christmas yarns and the Vista, the fingering away cotton. I love that yarn.
Yep. Well, I got some of it.
Do you
I got
think
a
that
ton
they're
of it.
to produce that? And by the way, Mary Maxim was $8.99, not $6. I forgot. But
Okay.
do you think they'll carry Vortex or the bunny yarn or anything like that?
I hope. I would. I mean, if I were gonna start making big twists, I'd be making what everybody wants, and that's the specialty yarns. You can get value yarn anywhere,
Right?
Yes. We want variegated. We want flecked. We want Vortex. We want all of that.
I mean, I have almost every color of Big Twist, almost, but Premier has 89 colors.
Yep.
And they have behind me some fluorescent too. Some of that's Big Twist, but some of it is Michael's.
Yeah.
Loops and Thread. And then Jimmy Bean. Is it Jimmy Bean? Am I saying that right?
The jelly bean?
No, something monkey. Chunky monkey.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Michelle from Goucher. I got some of her cool colors. These are all Goucher down here. But
Oh yeah, the menagerie yarn is so. I've got a bunch down here. I'm trying to figure out what to make with it.
it's Chi-Chi's Chunky Monkey.
I love that yarn.
Yeah, I got all their neon colors I could get on that one row.
It's so good.
And then somebody hit a pack of nerds. Kids hit a pack of nerds in there.
Oh,
That's
gee.
fun. Kirkland probably hit it from Gunner. A pack of nerds.
I love
Candy.
it.
Oh, goodness.
So good.
Oh, man. That guy drilled on my mouth too much. Woo!
Are you still in pain?
Yeah. He told me it was going to hurt. I'll be
helping.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I can't find any ibuprofen. I took some baby aspirin and Tylenol. I can't find my ibuprofen.
You know
Probably
exactly.
it's probably a camper.
Are you near a pharmacy, a Walgreens, or CVS?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But they close. What time do they close?
10.
Yeah. Maybe I'll run up there.
Yeah, get yourself some anti-inflammatories.
Yeah, I had some. I must have left it in my camper because I had to take it last week for the other side.
Wow.
I've had a lot of dental problems, and I don't know why. It's not like I don't take care of my teeth.
Yeah.
But I've been having a lot of stuff in the gum, above the gum.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess, I don't know. He asked me, he goes, have you ever gone a long period without taking care of your teeth? I'm like, never.
Oop.
Never. He just thought maybe it's something, he's a new dentist, so he doesn't know my history.
Yeah.
My best friend's dad was my dentist. I don't know. Maybe it's a medication I'm taking. Ever since the heart attack,
A lot of medications will affect your teeth.
What will?
Medications can definitely affect your teeth.
It's got to be. I don't know. I mean, I'm a gum chewer, but I chew sugarless gum.
Nah, Laura, we got you. You do you.
What happened?
She said she's going to shut her mouth because her opinions seem harsh.
I'm sorry, I haven't been reading the chat.
That's okay. Naomi, I'm alive. Put it this way. Probably not going to get a whole lot of sleep tonight, but I'll be all right. My hips have completely locked.
I'm making several we're real.
Yes, Samantha, you could use any weight, just so long as it's acrylic or cotton.
I have this nasty rose color in stash that I have to use, and I'm really not into it. But
Hey, Elaine. Elaine's in here.
I know, I saw her.
So 1958, was that your last sewing class, home ec class, Billy?
1958.
That's what I'm thinking. I missed some of the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine.
1987. Sonia.
Just keep stitching. Just keep stitching.
Yep. Somebody emailed. He said, Nancy, just keep on swimming.
No wool, Samantha. No wool.
So good.
Beth never took home ec. What are you working on? I'm working on Squares by Erica Arend. Jan's was in 77 or 78. My last home ec class was 79. Marley Bird said no, Patton was purchased. Yeah, I heard that. Mary Maxim has the pound size big twist. Awesome.
Dee Dee, I used a finger weight cotton mill end from Hirschner's.
Did you guys see that they're back in stock?
Yes.
What is
cotton mill ends from Hirschner's?
They're calling it something else now. But yeah, they're back in stock.
Juan, do you like furled hooks?
Who?
Furl hooks.
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen the new hooks that they're selling on Temu? Have you bought them? The metal hooks? You did? Okay. They're nice.
I did.
I referred everybody to Juan's tutorial when I did my review of them.
Yeah, I did a review on those hooks.
Okay.
I think they're really good. I think they're really good for what they are.
I can crochet with them. I've never been able to crochet well with the furls hook, but I have a collection. Okay. Last night I did a video and I was crocheting. I'm like, what? I wonder why.
I think. Do you have the acrylic furls hooks, the resin?
No, I have the metal ones.
Do you have
I have all of them actually.
Yeah,
I can't crochet with them. I just collect them because they're beautiful.
I love those metal ones from Temu.
I love it.
Yeah,
you can get them on Amazon now.
Oh, can you? I got it for $38. What'd you pay?
I paid like $33 or $34 on Temu.
Same.
But you can get the same one in less time, the exact same set for $48 right now on Amazon.
Okay, well that's good to know. So I'll mention that because I didn't see your video on that. I missed that. But I just got them in the other day, and I was thinking that I wouldn't be able to crochet with them. You know, I was thinking, I'll probably just give these away. I'm like, no, I'm keeping these. They're nice.
I really like them, and yeah, they're a little.
They're cold,
a little weighty.
They have a bite to
but
them.
I think I know $25 for one hook when you get the entire set, 3.5 to a 6.
Yeah, the head is a little bit rounder than the furls, though.
They are a little bit rounder, and they're like slightly heavier, but I don't think it makes that big of a difference.
No.
Oh, there's Lynette. Hey, everybody, say hi to Lynette.
Hi, Lynette.
Oh, she's here. What?
Yes. I told you I would try to make it back in.
I guess I'm never going to catch up in the chat. I'm just going to start at the bottom, you guys. I'm sorry.
No, you do not have to do it in one weight yarn. You could do it whatever you wanted. It's a very simple pattern.
Oh, good. How have you been, Lynette?
So, I've been good. And Juan, I have to tell you, I was sitting here screaming at my phone in the car. If you don't enter that, you're a big wuss. I'm double dog, triple daring you.
What? You think
that thing is gorgeous?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It is gorgeous. And my first thought was, oh my God, that's an heirloom blanket right there. Why wouldn't he enter that?
Everybody's saying hi, Lynette. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Lynette. Samantha said hi, Amber. Samantha said hi, Amber. It's Lynette, Samantha.
Oh my.
Hi.
Everybody's glad you made it.
Me too.
I'm very glad you made it.
Me too. I was listening when I could. And so, hey, Billy.
Hi,
So
Billy.
here we go. So I finished a boggy blanket. Let me just jump in and show because I'm so proud of it.
Samantha
Woohoo!
said hi, Lynette. Katie said
I
hi.
showed
Juan, I
I
have a
showed
question
some
for you.
yesterday.
Sparkle Shimmer has a question.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, for what?
Shoot, Sparkle.
Sparkle and Shimmer
Crochet with Tammy. What's your question?
Tammy, it's Tammy. Tammy has a question. What's your question, Tammy?
Lynette, I love that blanket. Love, love, love it.
I love the colors.
It's so cute. I can't stand it with all the hearts. So cute.
And it's the cabin colors.
It is. I love it. There isn't anything not to like.
I'm gonna go look for
Love
Ivy
the cabin
Fresh.
So cute.
Gonna make the Calvin pink. Ah, where's my snatchers? Where's my blink snatchers?
You've never heard of golden aged crochet hooks. Oh, they're made by Clover. I do not like Clover hooks, and I do not like Susan Bates. If I have to go old school, I need the boy.
Clover. I like Clover.
Juan, can we make the squirrel square and send it in?
I have what? Let me see.
She said, could she make the squirrel square and send it in? I don't know what she means.
Yeah, I'm not sure what a squirrel square is, but yeah, just send me an email and ask me, and I'll be able to tell you for sure.
Somebody asked what the cabin colors are: red, yellow, blue, and green.
Just like getting my blankie.
Which is all in your blanket. So
except the
each
center square.
4 cabins per color, 2 boy, 2 girl. In the red section, in the blue section, in the green section, in the yellow section.
And they do their signage with the primary colors. That's why I used primary colors.
Right.
And the center square, because these are 8-inch squares. And this, so I needed 24 of them to make a 40 by 40. So I needed 25. And so I had 24. I did 6 of each of the 4 colors, giving me 24 hearts. So I needed 25 squares. So I Googled Lynn Como, my Zoom sister, said, you should do the center one in white for purity. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Well, then I was sleeping on it. And I'm like, I wonder what for health is. And that was green. Well, we already have green. But then under that, it said lavender or violet is for kindness and empathy and compassion. And I'm like,
everything that camp is.
So center square is violet with all the other colors.
Love it. Love it.
That was I was very proud of it. I finished it last night. I'm like, oh, I gotta show them.
It's so good.
So
there is no actual measurements. You just make them. Make a pom-pom.
Billy did. Billy said she did a tutorial on how to make the pom-poms. I was going to do one, but Billy, the Crafty Flirtian, somebody drop her link, said that she has made one, and Boggy Creek also has one. Their tutorial is in my description box on all my videos. It says Tumbleweed Boggy Creek tutorial or something like that.
Right.
So that's, and it's their tutorial is like 45 seconds long. I mean, it's really easy to do.
Somebody wrapped it around their hand.
They took like 3
big your hand is.
Wrapped it around your hand.
Go. So yeah, just make yourself a nice fluffy pom-pom. And then
don't use a pom-pom maker. It makes them too.
Do not use a pom-pom maker because they are too tight. They can't pull those out easily.
Yeah, the whole pom-pom will end up falling apart on them.
Right.
So we don't want that.
Yeah. Susan, just when you look at it, make sure that you can pull the strand out and it's tieable. That's all you need to do.
Yep. Just wrap it around, tie it off, cut the ends. They don't even have to be like pretty.
No.
Like all the same length and all that. Don't need to do that.
Yep. You don't have to like trim them up. There, Trish just dropped the tutorial link right there in the chat, you guys.
Awesome.
So
thank you, Trish.
Thanks, Trishy.
So I want to know what the new blanket looks like that she designed.
Oh, it's so cute. Drops tomorrow.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I caught a glimpse of it on Jaxie's live, not this Saturday, a week ago Saturday. And I'm like, oh, that's flippin' adorable. And I love the name. Pebbles in the Creek or Ripples in the Creek. You know
I'll never get that right. I finally remember Marshmallow Kiss, not Kisses.
Right? And you know her blankets are all about texture.
And gorgeous. Is that
gorgeous.
This is what I had so far.
Isn't that darling?
Oh, it's adorable. And
Ripples in the Creek. I knew it was something in the creek, Trish.
Gorgeous.
Up the creek.
It's soft, it's squish, and it's all the things that you want in a blanket.
Right?
And it looks like it won't be too hot because there's lots of ventilation. So that's awesome for Florida people.
She usually drops at what?
9
o'clock Eastern?
Yeah, it'll be 7 a.m. her time. That's when her Luck of the Draw will drop. And then the tutorial will drop an hour later.
Okay. Well, you know what? I have a boatload left from my last Luck of the Draw. I'm going to use those colors. There you go.
They're beautiful colors, so why not?
Right. They were good enough for Luck of the Draw time. They're going to work for Luck of the Draw. It's all the neon.
They will. Absolutely. And it's back and forth instead of in the round.
I asked for that. Thank you, Miss Trishy. I did.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, I'm not going back to Joann's for a while. Or I'm not going back to Joann's. I have too much. I still have 4 boxes of cotton over in the corner that I don't have room for. So I really need to slow down on my yarn buying.
Me too. I cannot for the life of me figure out what I do with a bottle of Aleve. I had Aleve here. I've had everything here. It's all gone. I can't figure out what I do with it. I'm sorry.
You have all of those things. Too bad you're so far away.
I know. They're probably in my camper.
They're definitely in my camper.
Yeah.
Well, since you live in your camper.
I live in my camper.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's a little bit better. A little bit. Just a little bit.
You'll feel much better once you have some anti-inflammatories.
I swear by Aleve. Swear by it. And I know I have a bottle here. I know I do.
You don't take Motrin at all?
No. If I'm really sick, I'll alternate it.
Okay.
I have with the kids, you know. Do you have frozen bag of peas? It's on the inside of my mouth. I had 2 crowns. He did a lot of work on me today. I wanted to get it done.
Get her done.
Yeah. And he kept drilling. I said, you freak me out when you keep drilling like that.
Oh, DoorDash. There you go.
Yeah. Have a DoorDash to you.
You know, I'm tempted to leave you guys for 5 minutes. The store's right up the road. 5 minutes. Would you
what you gotta do, girlfriend? You gotta feel better.
Would you be offended if I ran up to the dollar store? It's only 5 minutes up the road.
Yeah.
Go do what you gotta do, hon.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of, I just don't want it to get away from me. You know what I mean?
I don't blame you. Keep ahead of that pain.
Tooth pain is up there with earache pain. Yeah, I was fine when I started. You know what it is? The Novocaine. When I started the live, I was still numb. The numbness is gone.
Look at her, Juan. She's in friggin' shorts. Don't you wish?
Right. It'd be nice.
I'm in shorts. It was 90 here today.
I get some color on these legs.
90.
Yes.
90.
Yes. It's hot.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot. And not only hot, it's humid. Like you walk outside and you're like, so.
Oh, I didn't think it was very humid today at all.
It was here. It rained.
Oh, see, it hasn't. It thundered and got kind of dark, and then it never rained.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, you're crazy. That's why you're in shorts in Alaska. So when do you see this? This said that if you enter that Mary Maxim,
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
and you win, you give up the rights to your pattern. It becomes Mary Maxim.
I got to defend with a dog.
Hi,
I'll have to
Samantha.
read that. If that's what that is, I probably won't do it because, yeah, I worked really hard on it. Maybe I'll create something else that I'm willing to give up rights on.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I can definitely do that.
There you go.
Yeah. How's camper life? You like it?
I do. I actually do. It's good to be back home, in Ohio, because I can see my family and I've missed them.
Good.
And we're living in a camper here too. We actually, when we were out, we had some meetings in the town and we used to live in, and we drove past our house.
Oh, wow.
And I thought for sure I was going to be crying. And the people that bought it seemed to be really happy there. It made me feel good to know that, somebody that wants to really make it their like home. It's not some renters that are going to like destroy it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt really good about that.
Good.
Which then makes me feel even better about being in the camper,
Yeah.
We lived in that house for almost 35 years, so it was hard to give it up.
Wow. Yeah. Lots of memories.
Yeah, all of my kids growing up, So yeah, it's nice to be home, even if home isn't the house I left. But it's nice to be in my new home too, so that's cool.
Good.
And we get to travel whenever we want to, so that's even better.
You're a turtle. You have your house wherever you go.
Yes,
Yep.
For sure.
We're living the turtle life now.
So good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You have any other projects on the hook, Lynette, or needles?
I do. I have knitted, and I really do want to make. I want to make a knitted blanket for Boggy.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed knitting. As long as I'm only doing one stitch ever, the whole blanket, then I really enjoy it. But I haven't put any on my hooks or needles. I just finished this blanket last night. I finished. I haven't. It was really, you guys. It was a lot of work to move from the small camper back into this camper and make this camper not just a weekend place. And it really took the Crochet out of me. So I haven't. I worked on the washcloths, and I worked on this blanket, and there was a top I was making as a test pattern, but that's being tweaked. So I frogged that today in the car, and now I have nothing because my washcloth is done. Well, I didn't watch the video yet today, Lala. I will. So I don't have a darn thing on the hooks.
Wow.
Or needles, or anything. Nothing.
What?
I know.
I've never heard such a thing.
I know. It's like lightning is going to strike here or something.
Right?
I know. But I have projects I have the bag right here now ready for Luck of the Draw 11. And this is my project bag that I keep my washcloths in, my washcloth thing. So as soon as I watch the video, I can start that, but I don't know which one to do until I watch the video. And so that's it. I got nothing.
Wow.
I know. It's really sad, guys. It's really sad.
Well, you have to watch how many whips you have, right? Because, you
I
have space.
only have so much space, and I only have so much yarn with me. So even though now that I'm home, I have visited my yarn room, but you can't tell what is in there. So
Yeah.
it's all, packed up. When is luck of the draw 11? Apparently tomorrow morning.
It drops tomorrow.
So yeah.
Yeah, check Trisha's channel tomorrow, and then an hour after that, then the tutorial for the Ripple in the Creek blanket will drop on Juan's channel because he's doing the tutorial this time.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it in the
you'll put it in the playlist
after it drops, yeah.
And I will have it linked into this in the description box of the replay of this, and then we all have it in our description box all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. Very excited for that.
And if you're just coming in and you haven't seen that email that's at the bottom there, that is the new Boggy Blanket Brigade email. If you have any questions regarding the Boggy Blanket Brigade, send them to that email, and we all four have access to that email account, and somebody will answer you when we get around to answering you. We all have lives, so we try to make sure that we don't miss anything. But with emails going to 4 different people, sometimes it would end up in junk mail or spam mail, or we'd miss it because we get so many. So it's not in there now, Judy. I haven't put it in there yet. So the Boggy Blanket Brigade email on the screen is the one that we have, the new one. No problem, Judy. Thanks, Laura. Appreciate you.
Laura's leaving us?
Yeah, she has to head out.
See you later, Lala. Well, Stephanie, I understand you're running out of yarn room. There's always a storage unit. Just saying.
Yep.
Sarah, it depends on what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable using 2 needles, then try knitting. If you just want to use one, then try Tunisian.
So what are you knitting now?
I'm trying to finish up this whip from 3 months ago.
Well, let's see.
So it's
Samantha, we're at 7:00 because it works better for our schedules, for our lives.
It's a scarf all done in garter stitch.
Yeah, I could do that all the same.
It's woolies, and the colorway is called Obsidian.
I love that.
That is very nice.
And I also knit a matching hat.
Look at you, by Stitchual.
Yes. Wow.
Matching, knit. So doing the knitting things. It's very soft and squish, but what I did was I knit the hat, but I crocheted the brim.
Oh, now that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So
they do that with Tunisian.
Do they?
Where you do the brim flat and regular crochet it, and then turn it on its side, and then pick up the stitches in Tunisian.
Yeah, so nice. See, the other side is, I guess this was supposed to be the side that it's supposed to sit on. But I like this side because it matches the scarf.
Yeah.
Right.
The pearl side.
Right.
Yeah.
Going against the grain. So, Golden Age Crochet. Someone mentioned about their crochet hooks.
Yeah.
This is their hook. So
it's a custom hook maker.
It's a custom made. They do different tips, and they hand make this tip, for your hand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they do like custom things in here. So this inside here has little squirrels and musical notes. And this was a gift, but yeah, so they custom make it according to however you want to make it. So like, if this isn't your kind of hook, I believe they have other hooks. I just don't know what these run, but I know that Golden Age Crochet makes these. So
that's really cool.
Yeah. So
Samantha, you'll have to contact them. We have no I have no idea about the orders. If you have not received your order from them, you need to contact Teespring.
yeah, for sure.
Chris, you can check with Tony at TL Yarncraft. She has a lot of really good tutorials. I do some tutorials. Michael at MDL Crochet does some tutorials. There's a lot of tutorials out there for Tunisian that are pretty good. It just depends on your learning style. You'll just find somebody that their style of teaching works for you. I'm sure you'll find somebody out there.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am sorry, Fuzzy Butt, that you have not gotten your bag yet, and Samantha, that you haven't gotten your stuff either. But you have to call. You'll have to.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll have to contact customer service at Teespring because we have no control over what they're doing as far as printing and shipping.
Now, it hasn't been 2 weeks yet since I ordered the bag, so because I think I ordered it on the 29th. So I don't think that that gives them enough time to make it and give it to you.
If people are having problems with it, I think I'm going to close it down. And I'll tell you why. When I requested a payout for our trip to Boggy Creek on the 12th of March, I have yet to see that money. And they told me that they are having problems with their accounting system and that they would get it to me as fast as they could.
And it's been since March.
And it's been since March.
$75.
So, yeah. So I'm thinking we need to close that down. There have been orders since then. I noticed it the other day when I was looking for my payout. So I don't order anything more from them. I'm going to close it. We will reopen it. I just got to find a different place that will help us make a better design, maybe something a little more colorful, maybe a few more options.
Yeah.
So don't go to the swag shop anymore.
That would be smart.
Hey, Jen. Don't order, Chris. Just wait till we get the new place open.
I'll be working on that on and off this summer. We'll get a new logo and a new place to deal with. And we'll have some really cool swag for this next season.
Yeah. It's a shame it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Well, it was working out really well until it wasn't.
Right.
People were getting their stuff and now all of a sudden they're not. And so, okay, they had their shot and we're done.
I don't think 2 or 3 weeks is too long to wait.
Not for because they print. They don't. There's not a warehouse where those are already printed. They have to print them when you order them.
Right.
But when I'm waiting months for a payout,
yeah, that's wrong.
No.
Exactly.
And they didn't.
Yeah, we're going to get some more colorful things and change the logo up a little bit. What do you guys think? I'm going to throw this out there. What about the little rubber bracelets that would say Boggy Blanket Brigade? I know, Lynette, you don't wear bracelets, but...
Well, I wouldn't wear that anyway, just because it sticks to you.
I love
if you get sweaty. Yeah. But I don't like bracelets, so yeah. So I'm not answering that.
People in the chat so far are saying yes, like that. So those might be an option with some bright, fun colors, like the camp colors. Hats for sure. We want hats.
Oh, like a full baseball cap?
Baseball hats and visors. We had tote bags this time and nobody bought them. I think we sold 5.
Is there any way we can do anything with
Desiree, hey girl. Sorry, Juan.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying hi to Desiree.
Saying hi to Desiree.
Oh, I was just wondering, is there anything that we could do to maybe highlight the pride colors that they have? The red, the yellow, the blue.
Yeah, we will definitely stick with the camp colors for sure.
Okay.
And some others, because some of us like orange and pink and purple that aren't camp colors. So,
but in our design, we will definitely use the bright colors.
We'll use the bright colors this time around.
Yeah, the camp colors. We want something that we can do colorful.
I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, I do too.
Joe's Web says anything pink.
Anything pink.
What? Kidding. All in good fun.
Right. Well, we're going to have all the same things. The best seller was long sleeve T-shirts, followed closely by the women's cut short sleeve T-shirts. So definitely, and then right after that was sweatshirts, the crew neck sweatshirt. So I'm thinking long sleeve T-shirts, short sleeve T-shirts, women's cut T-shirts, hoodies, and crew neck sweatshirts, and tote bags and hats and visors. If we can find a supplier, that's where we gotta find a supplier that's not going to charge us an arm and a leg, and who will handle the shipping. I don't want to have things shipped here and then shipped back out.
Yeah.
So, and we thought about incorporating the our swag in with Boggy Creek's stuff, but they pay for theirs up front and have it made and then ship it themselves. And we aren't in a position to do that.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah,
I know, Lorraine. I'm not going to close it out. I'm just telling you guys, don't order anything more from them until I get that all straightened out.
That's only fair, though.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense what's going on right now with that.
No.
Oh, Sky, we would love that. If you can design something, we would love to.
Yeah, Sky does shirts, by the way.
Oh.
Yes. I'm trying to work with her for my channel, and I just can never make
Sky, if you've got a really good idea, send it to the email.
Yes.
And we'll all look at it.
Do you do sublimation? Sublimation is something, if we want to use multiple colors, sublimation would be the way to go, in my opinion. Only because you don't have to set up every color like you would on a screen print.
Yeah.
And it's smooth. It doesn't wash off, peel.
Yeah.
So sublimation. Do you do sublimation T-shirts, Sky? Just curious. I don't know that person, Gail. I won't even attempt that last name.
Skywalker, I can do T-shirts.
Which blanket frame?
Hey, Lamar. What stitch are you doing on that blanket? Granny squares, right?
Yes. Isn't that nice?
It's very pretty. Everything you do is beautiful.
Well, not always, I promise. I have some flop jobs.
Well, we all do.
Everybody does.
I got one in there that looks like a star with the oblong corners. Cattywampus 101.
I tell you what, one time, you want to hear something funny? When I first met Lynette, I was a beginner, a true beginner. Okay. And then she makes me do, what was that? Bavarian crochet along.
Oh, come on. That was beautiful. It was one square.
Anyways, I was so proud of this. What do you call the stitch that goes like this? What is it called? It's
a ripple?
It's chevron stitch.
Oh, yeah.
I showed Lynette, I go, look at my blanket. She goes, oh, honey. That's That's not right. It was a hot mess.
It was
Bye.
kind of like that.
I'm so proud of it.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. So Sky
didn't
does
give
do
up.
sublimation.
I'm still here.
You did not give up.
Oh, you are so tenacious. I just love you for that. You never give up. When you have your head set on making something, you will do it. You'll rip it out 9,000 times before you'll say, "Done. I am doing it."
I know.
You are way better about that than I am. So Sky does sublimation. That is a good thing. We might have to talk, lady.
I need to learn how to count.
Samantha, Nancy just sat back down. Just chill out.
Oh my.
An email didn't go through. What email is she talking about? Our new one?
I just got 2 test emails. It's going through. Samantha, your email, you probably have it written down wrong or something.
Just keep stitching.
Put it in the comment and we can copy and paste.
How did who meet? Nancy and I? Through YouTube.
Yeah.
I stalked her.
Through YouTube.
Oh, yeah, Fran, she's back. You're lagging.
I stalked her.
Oh, my.
And Trish and I met through YouTube. And then the next thing you know, we were live and her and Madonna are trying to teach me for like 4 hours how to read a pattern. Live.
When I reached out to Lynette, I reached out to her somehow and she was like, "Oh heck, just text me. You gave me your number, you know."
Oh, is that I don't remember.
I think that's how it turned out. And then you were like, "We're doing this weekend in Sarasota. There might be one opening left." And Billy had an opening, and then I met everybody, and that's all she wrote. And I was the naughty teacher in the murder mystery. We had a murder mystery dinner, and I was a floozy teacher. What was my name? I forgot.
I wasn't there for that. I had to go home by then.
I know. I was like, I had
so disappointed to have to leave.
I found that wig the other day. I bought a blonde wig with leopard eyeglasses.
Oh, you guys were so funny. And you guys did that live. That was live, wasn't it? Or was it just streaming? Because I remember watching.
It was live. We had a blast. I had so much fun. What was Joe, a hooker? Was Joe a hooker?
I don't remember. I know Mama Swift did all this. She was the chef, right? Trish, you were cooking.
Cindy was Mustang Sally. I've got some videos where she's really talking like she's telling me I'm a sleaze, and I had so much fun.
And poor Nikki was trying to teach us how to knit. Remember, she was teaching us how she was holding a knitting class because there was very few of us that knew how to knit at all. And Nancy walked away learning how to knit. I made a square washcloth that kind of looked like a stingray. It was more like,
yeah. I didn't learn anything. I didn't retain anything she taught me that day except how to cast on. That was it.
Good night, Colette.
Huh?
Yeah, it was bad. I worked on that thing on the plane on the way home, trying to figure out how to work that washcloth, and it really did. It was a triangle with a top.
That was the best trip, wasn't it? I had so much fun.
Best trip ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be duplicated for sure.
I got to go to Hogwarts in Disney. What is the name of that place? It's not
Universal Studios.
Yeah, Universal.
Yeah, we went to Hogwarts. That was so cool. And I didn't have to go broke, you know. Last time I went to Disney before that, I was broke. It was Cindy's husband somehow got us tickets. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. You and
the whole gang.
Julie. No, I didn't go.
No, you didn't, but like
Crystal.
Julie went, Joe went, Crystal went.
Yeah.
Who
Mama
else?
Swift cooked all day.
Yep.
Poor Amy got sick and had to go to the hospital. I hope
Yeah.
it wasn't. I hope it wasn't Trisha's cooking.
No, it was.
I was just kidding. I know.
I told on her. I told Billy, I said, go look at her leg. I don't like the way it looks.
Oop.
Well, Billy's like, you're going to the hospital.
Yep, Billy was the mama.
Billy doesn't play. She don't play. But I did have a great time. I crocheted a sweater while I was there. And Jaxie was there.
Oh yeah, Jaxie was there.
We stayed up all night, like two teenagers, all night and talked like we knew each other forever.
I know, because I was sleeping on the couch.
Lala.
Go to bed and then Billy gets up.
You guys, for the ones that couldn't go, the Zoom sisters that couldn't go, they made dolls. And that was hilarious.
Billy did. Yeah, Billy made the damn it dolls.
For the ones that could not make it. And yeah. There was one damn it doll hanging from a fan, a ceiling fan, 12-foot ceiling fan. One was in the freezer.
They had one put it in jail in the buffet or something.
Yeah. And then one morning we woke up and one was out in the pool floating on a flamingo. We had so much fun with those dolls. And then what was it? One day we took them all to a tattoo parlor where some people got tattoos. And then somebody got mad because we didn't take them to Disney World, I think. I'm like, okay. Take it for the dolls. We had fun, though.
We did.
Somebody had asked something about mailing the blankets directly to camp. I don't know if that's an option. We would have to check with them and see what they think.
Yeah. Well, the thing is your blanket will not be shared with the rest of us.
Well, she said something about keep taking a picture and sending it to you so that you can see it. But that would be really hard to show.
Yeah. That's totally up to. I mean, anybody can donate anything they want to Boggy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what we're doing is what we're doing. You can be a part of it, or you can send in a blanket. I'm sure the child will get the blanket if it's the right size.
Oh, Laura was throwing
the dolls. None of us are getting points for blankets. You know what I mean? It's not like we need a credit for the blanket.
Right. No, right. Exactly.
Right.
You know, I mean, if you want to donate a blanket and send it in, I mean, I don't see why not, but I would call before I sent it to make sure you send it to the right person. You know, but that's totally up to you.
Good night, Deirdre.
Good night, Deirdre. Yeah.
Joe, Laura was throwing them in the pool off the balcony. I remember that. What was it? There was something that happened one afternoon. I got it on video, y'all. It was hilarious. I can't remember what it was. Somebody fall in the pool? I can't remember.
Not while I was there.
No, there was something that happened. It was hilarious. But damn it, dolls were involved. We were saving a damn it doll from drowning. Oh, good night, Deidre.
Too many drinks to go. Oh, I'm
in this mindset, you know, okay, we're going to have a big party. So Nancy hits ABC liquor and I buy every brand of liquor. Not anybody drank one drink, I don't think. Maybe a couple, but.
I had a partial drink.
Did you? I ended up giving a whole, like, cases of
Lala molested me for my egg.
Oh, yeah. And then what was it? The ducks, you would find a duck and you'd have to hide it.
Karen, absolutely send your cat's meow in for next year.
Of course, yes.
Oh, of course.
Poor Octavia. That's right. Octavia got to go to the tattoo parlor. Does anybody
Good night, Ellen.
Let me see if I can find Octavia. I bet you I can, y'all. Let's see.
We won't start collecting again probably until August again.
Good night, Jan.
That seems to work out.
Don't leave. I'm here. Let's see if I can find Octavia. No. How about tattoos?
Sky, why don't you send us an email in that new email, and we'll be able to communicate with you best that way, I think.
I did get. You want to see what tattoo came up when I pulled tattoo? Look, Lala.
She's gone. Huh?
Tegan. That was Laura's tattoo she got with Emily, her daughter, and Tegan, the grandbaby.
Good night, Anna.
Good night, y'all. I'm sorry I had to run out.
It's all right. But we have been on for over 2 hours, so.
Yeah. I had a great time, though.
We did too. Same time. No, not same channel. Who's going to have it next week?
Whose turn is it usually?
I don't know.
After you comes Nancy, I think, right?
Yep.
It's been a while. Okay. We'll have it here. Is it going to be at 7 or 8?
7 works best for Juan, right, Juan?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
If you guys don't mind, I would really appreciate it.
Nope, don't mind at all.
That's completely fine.
And there's the flamingo.
And next week, we will see if we can't get Billy up to talk about her Christmas in July auction for Boggy Creek.
That'd be amazing.
Okay. Billy, are you still here?
I don't know. I saw her a few minutes ago, but I haven't seen her in a while.
I'm going to text her now because just to give her a heads up. Billy.
Yeah, I don't see her right now, so.
I'm inviting you for our live Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the 14th. Am I right? Is it what's today?
Today is the 7th. So yeah.
So 14th.
14th. Okay. Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the 14th. Slide Wednesday on the 14th.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Boggy Blanket Brigade, use the new email. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Like I said, we all have access to it. So somebody will answer you.
Anna said bye, Juan.
Good night, Gail. We'll see you next week.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Are we leaving?
We're ducking out. It's been 2 hours, my friend.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Love you all. See you Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday on Nancy's channel, 7 o'clock.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Naomi.
Night.
Night.